And now for the last look. America is facing a series of economic difficulties, and good solutions are hard to come by. The chief challenge: how to dampen inflation without triggering a recession. Well, there's one aspect of this problem to which there is a simple solution. The problem is labor shortages. In industry after industry, the United States has too few workers. Nearly 2 openings for every job seeker in America. That meant this summer camp owner had to take fewer kids this year.
It is so hard to find good staff. It's so hard to find good people to work.
This farmer had to look at expensive automation for harvesting crops.
You kind of get in panic mode, because we need to have people in the seats when it's go time. It's the bottom line.
This cafe owner had to raise wages to compete for workers.
And that means price of coffee is going up, price of that muffin's going up.
That link between too few workers and higher prices is true across large parts of the economy. The reasons for the labor shortage are varied. One is the so-called Great Resignation, people quitting their jobs to pursue education, start their own businesses, or simply retire early. Lack of childcare is another. COVID has killed 250,000 working-age people and continues to keep people away from work. But one of the biggest underappreciated factors, as The Economist notes, is low immigration. Even before COVID, the Trump administration was making it much harder in a variety of ways for people to get a visa, all kinds of visas. When the pandemic hit, he largely shut the country's borders. Immigration collapsed. Under President Biden, immigration has bounced back. But the lost Trump years left a big hole. Giovanni Perry and Reem Zeur of the University of California, Davis estimate that as of May, the U.S. was short 1.6 million foreign-born residents compared to growth before Trump's restrictive policies. Now, the European Union has a labor shortage too, but in a rare bright spot of the Ukraine war, Europe is seeing an influx of refugee workers. Imagine how the U.S. could ease its worker shortage if it took in more refugees and economic migrants. That would also go a long way toward fighting the other problem on everyone's minds: inflation. Goldman Sachs said in April that in order to slow wage growth and get inflation back near the Fed's 2% target, the gap between available jobs and available workers would need to shrink by about 2.5 million. The Fed's tools, like raising interest rates, can help with that, but mainly by slowing business expansion and reducing the number of new jobs. Already the gap has begun to shrink as openings fall. But if we want to avoid a bad recession, we should be trying to close the gap the opposite way, increasing the labor force, the number of workers, not killing job creation and slowing businesses. Some Americans worry about immigrants taking their jobs. But today we have a clear case where there just aren't enough American workers. Remember, almost 2 openings for every job seeker. Immigrants won't be taking jobs away. They will be doing work that is desperately needed. Essential work like harvesting crops, childcare, and food services, work in factories and driving trucks to alleviate supply shortages. Now, if we were really smart, we could offer more temporary work visas for certain industries and expand longer-term immigration as well.
The latest highly anticipated jobs report.
Friday's strong jobs report doesn't change the trends we've seen. Businesses are slowing down, facing a lack of workers.
I don't know where the workers are.
And inflation means real wages are declining. If inflation stays too hot, the Fed will have to push the economy into recession in order to cool things down. Then people will really lose their jobs. Bringing in some foreign workers will ease labor shortages, slow down inflation, and help build a bigger, stronger economy for all. After all, America is a country built on this theory, on and by immigration. We simply have to embrace this quintessentially American solution to our current problem.